गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्तजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। सर्वं खल्विदमेवाहं नान्यदस्ति सनातनम्। सर्वं खल्विदमेवाहं नान्यदस्ति सनातनम्। सर्वं खल्विदमेवाहं नान्यदस्ति सनातनम्। अरुणां करुणातरङ्गिताक्षीं धृतपाशाङ्कुशपुष्पबाणचापाम् अनिमाधिभिरावृतां मयूखैः अहमित्येव विभावये भवानी। Last week we did from 85th verse. षडङ्गदेवतायुक्ता षड्गुण्यपरिपूरिता नित्यक्लिन्ना निरुपमा निर्वाणसुखदायिनी नित्या षोडशिखारूपा श्रीकण्ठार्थशरीरिणी प्रभावती प्रभारूपा प्रसिद्धा परमेश्वरी. Right? Any questions? We understood that Amma is the Paramaishwari. She is the ultimate Ishwari, the controller of everything, the whole universe. Okay, and she has so many different radiations, which we say in our Dhyana Shlokam, Mayukhaihi, right? Animadhibiravrutam Mayukhaihi. So all those Mayukhas are different energies of Amma. The Dhyana Shloka says that, right? Anima means they are the devatas which are present in the outer circle of Sri Chakram. They are present in different, there are different Nava Avaranas, layers, and we saw so many devatas are there in Sri Chakra. All those devatas are nothing but Amma's, the ultimate Parameshwari's energies only in different forms. So every layer has so many Yogini devatas. Main Ishwari devata, one main devata will be there and sub devatas will be there. And all devatas are controlled by the Parameshwari Mahatripura Sundari. Now we'll do the new verses. If you have any questions, please ask. Okay, who would like to chant with me?
Kanayanti.
Okay, Akshata. Akshaya. Let us start. 87th verse. Moola Prakriti.
Moola Prakriti. Moola Prakriti.
Avyakta.
Avyakta. Avyakta.
Moola Prakriti Ravyakta.
Moola Prakriti Avyakta. Moola Prakriti Avyakta.
There little ra sound comes. Can you see R there?
Yes, Auntie.
So when see the ihi is there, ending is ihi, he sound, and begins with the next sound begins with a, then we get this ra sound. Okay, that is a rule in Sanskritam. The sound varies, it changes. So Moola Prakriti Ravyakta.
मूल प्रकृतिरव्यक्ता मूल प्रकृतिरव्यक्ता
व्यक्ता व्यक्त
व्यक्ता व्यक्त व्यक्ता व्यक्त
स्वरूपिणी
स्वरूपिणी स्वरूपिणी
व्यक्ता व्यक्त स्वरूपिणी
व्यक्त्या व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी व्यक्ता व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी.
Here also we have to just elongate the a. Then there won't be confusion. Vyakta vyakta. Vyakta. Good. Next. Vyapini
व्यापिनी व्यापिनी
vividhakara.
विविताकारा
Once more.
वाइपिनी
Vyapini.
वा
Vya.
व्यापिनी.
Once more.
Auntie, can you repeat it once?
Vyapini.
व्यापिनी व्यापिनी
Vividhakara.
विविताकारा वाइपिनी
No, says.
विविताकारा.
Okay. Once more. Vyapini vividhakara.
व्यापिनी विविधाकारा वाइपिनी विविधाकारा.
Vidya vidya.
विद्या विद्य विद्या विद्य
Swarupini.
स्वरूपिणी स्वरूपिणी
Vidya vidya swarupini.
विद्या विद्यास्वरूपिणी विद्या विद्यास्वरूपिणी.
Vyapini vividhakara.
व्यापिनी विविधाकारा
Vidya vidyaswarupini.
विद्या विद्यास्वरूपिणी विद्या विद्यास्वरूपिणी.
Good. Next. Mahakamesha.
महाकामेश महाकामेश
Nayana.
नयना नयना
Mahakamesha Nayana.
महाकामेश नयना
Kumuda. Yes.
महाकामेश नयना
Kumudahlada.
कुमुदालाद कुमुदालाद
Kaumudi.
कौमुदी कौमुदी
Kumudahlada kaumudi.
कुमुदा
Ahlada.
कुमुदालाद कौमिनी
Kaumudi.
कौमुदी.
Mahakamesha Nayana.
महाकामेश नयना महाकामेश नयना
Kumudahlada kaumudi.
कुमुदालाद कौमुदी कुमुदा कौमलौदिनी
Kumudahlada kaumudi.
कुमुदा लौद
Lada.
लाद
Ahlada means happiness. Kumudahlada kaumudi.
कुमुदालाद कौमुदी.
Yes. Bhaktaharda.
भक्तहार्द भक्तहार्द
Tamobheda.
तमोवेद तमोवेद
Bhaktaharda tamobheda.
भक्तहार्द तमोवेद भक्तहार्द तमोवेद.
Bhanu madbhanu.
भानुमद्भानु भानुमद्भानु
Santatihi.
संततिः संततिः
Bhanu madbhanu santatihi.
मद्भानुसन्ततिः भानु मद्भानुसन्ततिः
भक्तहार्दतमो भेद
भक्तहार्दतमो वेद भक्तहार्दतमो वेद
भानुमद्भानुसन्ततिः
भानुमद्भानुसत्तनिः
सन्ततिः.
सन्ततिः.
Yes. So actually these last two verses have to be chanted together, like no break. Mahakamesha nayana kumudahlada kaumudi bhaktahardatamo bheda bhanu madbhanu santatihi. Okay, with practice it will come, but you have to remember that they are all combined. That's why lines are there, hyphens between letters. Okay, now what these verses say is Amma is the foundation, right, for everything. So she is the Moola. Moola means root, like how a plant comes and root is the foundation. So for the whole Prakriti, Prakriti means nature, the universe that we see, Amma is the root. And Avyakta, Avyakta means it's not seen, it's not visible. Just like how in a seed, the whole plant, the knowledge to develop into the whole plant is there, right? So it is all embedded in that little tiny seed. So it is, the world is enclosed in that seed. It's not visible. So it is called Avyakta, not to be seen. And Vyakta Vyakta Swarupini. And whatever we see, so all that we see is called Vyakta. That is whatever is manifested. And Avyakta means the unmanifested, all that is not yet manifested, did not emerge. So the manifested world, Vyakta and Avyakta, that we don't see. Everything is Amma. She is the form, Swarupini. She is the form of all that we don't see and that we see, manifested and unmanifested. Everything is Amma only. Okay, Amma is the foundation, and all that is unexpressed and expressed, manifested and manifested, everything is Amma only. There is no other thing. That's what we say, right? Sarvam khalvidam evaham nanyadasti sanatanam. There is no other thing. Only she is there. Then Vyapini. Now how she is there? She is Vyapini, means she spread everywhere. How she is spread? Vividhakara, in so many different forms. Vividha means many, many. Akara means forms. Vidya, Vidya, Swarupini. Vidya means the knowledge. Avidya means all that we don't know. So Vidya means actually the knowledge of our own self, the knowledge of the divine. And Avidya means all that other vidyas, other knowledge that we learn, right? We learn music, we learn dance, we learn our even science subjects, maths, all the things, other things that we learn is considered as Avidya. Avidya means not actual knowledge. Only one knowledge is considered Vidya. That is the knowledge of our own self, the Atma, the divine. That is the real Vidya. All other things we do, all the rituals, knowledge about doing homas, knowledge about how to do this, how to do that, everything is considered avidya, not actual knowledge. Okay, so Vidya and Avidya, but both are Amma's form only. Vidya Vidya Swarupini. So she is Vyakta Vyakta Swarupini, Vidya Vidya Swarupini. Means everything is her only. Right? Next. She is Mahakamesha Nayana Kumudahlada Kaumudi. Means Mahakamesha. Who is Mahakamesha? Yeah? Sitara?
Shiva.
Yes. So the Shiva who has the desire, he has the kama to manifest. He is Mahakamesh. Great desire he has to manifest for all of us. So he is Mahakamesha Nayana. So his eyes. Huh? For his eyes, Amma makes happiness. Amma is like the Kumuda means like lotus. Like lotuses, they bloom in the presence of moonlight. They are like lilies. They bloom at night time in the presence of moonlight. They are called Kumudas. So, Mahakamesha's Nayana, eyes are considered like those lotus buds. And they bloom because of Amma. Amma makes his eyes open. So Amma is like the pleasant moonlight. That's what is the inner meaning there. So Mahakamesha Nayana, for the eyes of Kamesha, Mahakamesha, she is like the Kumuda, Ahlada Kaumudi. So she is the one who makes them bloom. She brings happiness to his eyes. Ahlada means happiness. So which means she is the pleasant moonlight which blooms, which opens Mahakamesha's eyes. So he is very happy in presence of Amma. Okay. Then Bhakta means all of us, all the devotees. Bhakta Harda Tamu Bheda means all of us have mainly tamas, right? Tamas means ignorance. We don't know the reality. We don't know the actual truth. What is actual? So Amma is going to remove all our ignorance like the Bhanu, like the sun. So how sun, when he comes, when he rises, all the darkness is gone, right? So like that, all our ignorance, all our ajnanam is completely demolished because of Amma. So Bhakta Harda Tamo Bheda Bhanu Madbhanu Santatihi. Santatihi means the continuation of so many rays. How sun has so many different rays. So with the continuous rays of Amma from the like the sun, with that Amma is going to remove all our ignorance. So Bhakta means all of our, the devotees. Harda means whatever they have inner desires, and because of Ajnanam, in ignorance, so many pain we have, so much of pain we undergo. So all that Ajnanam, tamas is completely destroyed. Bheda means destroyed. Like that of the sun rays. The continuous rays emerging from sun, like that. Because of those rays and radiance, she is going to remove all our ignorance. She will give us the truth, real knowledge. Yeah, any questions? She is like the one, she is the one who can bring us happiness, like the ahlada, and also gnanam, knowledge. The second verse, the fourth verse says, like the sunlight means she is going to give us the knowledge. And she is also going to give us the ananda. So like Satchidananda basically. She will make us realize our own self. She will give us the real picture and make us realize ourself, which means she will liberate us. Okay. So Jnanam and Anandam, that is what is Satchidananda, right? So she will give that ultimate happiness, which is moksha. Okay, she is the foundation of everything, all that is manifested and unmanifested, all the knowledge and all that is not real self. That is also Amma. And she is the one who brings happiness to even Mahakamesha. And so he blooms, his eyes are open. Otherwise, he is always in meditation, right? He is not bothered. But because of Amma only, he opened his eyes and he manifested. Then, and she is going to remove all the Ajnanam from her from all of us, the devotees, whoever is connected to Amma, whoever always thinks of Amma. Okay. No questions?
No, auntie.
Okay, very good. Let us repeat the verses together, all the four. Moola prakritiravvyakta vyakta vyaktaswarupini vyapini vividhakara vidya vidyaswarupini mahakamesha nayana kumuda hlada kaumudi भक्तहार्दतमो भेदभानुमद्भानुसन्ततिः. Who would like to chant first individually? Okay, Surya, please go ahead.
मूला प्रवृत्तिरव्यक्ता व्यक्ता व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी व्यापिनी विविधाकारा विद्या विद्यास्वरूपिणी महाकामेश नयना कमुदाह्लादकौमुदी भक्तहार्दतमो भेदा भानुमद्भानुसन्ततिः.
Very good. Just remember, when we break, because these are single sentences, right? We should not say Nayana. We should not say Nayana. Here also, Tamo Bheda. We should not say that. Tamo Bheda. There is only single A. And slowly practice and try to chant the whole sentence at a go.
Okay.
Sure. Next. Okay, Sitara.
मूला प्रकृति अव्यक्ता व्यक्ता व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी व्यापिनी विविधाकारा विद्या विद्यस्वरूपिणी महाकामेश नयना कुमुदा ह्लाद कौमुदी भक्ताहार्दतमो भेदा भानु मद्भानुसन्ततिः.
Very good, Nana. Next.
I'll go, auntie.
Okay, Anju.
मूला प्रकृतिरव्यक्ता व्यक्ता व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी व्यापिनी विविधाकारा विद्या विद्यास्वरूपिणी महाकामेश नयना कुमुदाह्लादकौमुदी भक्तहार्दतमो भेदा भानुमद्भानुसन्ततिः.
Good, Nana. Just remember that Nayana we should not say, and Veda also.
Okay, auntie.
Those things. Good. Next, Akshaya.
Can I try, auntie?
Yes, please.
Moola prakri avyakta
Prakriti.
prakriti avyakta vyakta swarupini vaipini vivitakara vidya vidyaswarupini mahakamecha nayana kumudalada कौमुदी भक्तहार्दतमो भेदा भानु मद्भानुसन्ततिः.
Very good. Say the word, the syllable Vya.
Vya.
Yes. So keep practicing. Vyakta, Vyakta, Vyapini. You have to practice Vya. You will get it well. Okay. Nice. Anybody else? That's it? Okay. Sure, then if no other questions, we'll chant the final shlokas. ॐ अन्नपूर्णे सदा पूर्णे शङ्करः प्राणवल्लभे ज्ञानवैराग्यसिद्ध्यर्थं भिक्षां देहि च पार्वती सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बिके देवि नारायणि नमोऽस्तु ते सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम्